Hello, profligates.
Hoogaloo for you presents a counting video about crosses. Stick around.
Ave, true to Kaiser. We're here in the middle of the Mojave Desert. You might be wondering, what is that? Well, that is a bunch of people crucified. They've been unlucky enough to get molested by the Legion. No, they've been unlucky to get captured by the Legion, and now the Legion decided to punish them and put them up on a cross. So the Legion decided that the desert needs a little bit more decorations and decided to put up these guys onto crosses. So the Legion uses crucifixion as a form of punishment, intimidate their enemies, and to have fun. Fun activity for all the gang. Great way to stay in shape. Team bonding. So yeah, that's the Legion. That's their MO. That's what they do. Today, I've got a question for you. How many people are crucified in Fallout New Vegas? I've always had this question. I've played this game countless of times, but I've never really counted. So today, we're gonna count all the people that are crucified. Before we continue, remember to click the like button and subscribe because I don't want to get a real job. So today, we're gonna do a full census of all the people that the Legion put up for public viewing and crucified. Stick around. But before we do that, we got to take a look at some of the competition that the Legion's facing all across the wasteland. Spoiler, everything else is mild compared to this. So we're going to take a look at a couple of main factions. So we're going to take a look at all the major factions in We're gonna take a look at some of the major factions in Fallout New Vegas, and we are going to see what they do as punishment. Is it that bad? So we're gonna talk about the NCR, we're gonna talk about the Brotherhood of Steel, we're gonna talk about Mr. House, and we're gonna talk about the Apollowers, the followers of the apocalypse. Before we do the tally, so stick around till the end to see the tally of how many people are actually crucified in Fallout New Vegas. Why did I say it like that? New Vegas. Oh, Jesus Christ. First, let's take a look at the NCR. The NCR Correctional Facility. This is the NCR. This is the NCR's way of punishing people. They're very, very mild and traditional. They put them in prison. You're in the post-apocalypse, everybody's pillaging and God knows what else, and you're stuck in prison. What's the point of the apocalypse then? Anyway, here's the NCR Correctional Facilities. The NCR set this place up so that they can put people here in prison and make them work on the train tracks. The conditions were pretty bad, so that's why the people in the prison decided to rebel and took it over. And now they are calling themselves the Powder Gangers, Powder Boys, Brotherhood of Powder, Powder People, Powder Pussies. They have taken over the prison and now they run it. Now, the Powder Gangers themselves, they are a punishment to the wasteland. They just go up and blow people up with dynamite. Like, look at this crap. Look at this crap. What's going on? You can't just go around running around dynamiting people to death. Let's put the Powder Gangers out of their misery. Look at this shit. Boo! Boo! Put your hands up! Ah! Ooh! Ooh! Now, Dr. House, you know, he diagnoses everybody with lupus, but he also runs a strip in New Vegas. His solution is to murder you with robots. Got a bunch of robots. Look at these guys. Looks pretty scary. If he don't like you... Yeah, let's take a look at me trying to run up to the strip and trying to get through his Securitrons. It didn't go too well. I got my legs blown off. Submit to a credit check. Now here I am outside the Brotherhood of Steel. Now here I am outside the Brotherhood of Steel bunker. The Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Now the Brotherhood of Steel loves technology. Look at all this graffiti. Check it out. What would you write if you were gonna write graffiti on the Brotherhood of Brotherhood of Steel bunker.
Graffiti is badass.
Yeah, I'd write graffiti as badass. These guys, they don't like you. They're like Nintendo. They will, if you use their characters without permission or try to emulate some of their games, they will come after you and put a bomb collar on your neck and probably shoot you in their secret bunker. Please don't sue me, Nintendo. They take their intellectual property very seriously. Don't steal their technology. Okay, let's be real. The followers of the apocalypse are like cuddly teddy bears of the wasteland. They wouldn't hurt a bloatfly. So here's me massacring all of them. Okay, now that we've talked about all the other major gangs, now that we've talked about all the other major gangs in Fallout New Vegas, major gangs. Now that we talked about all the other major factions in Fallout New Vegas. Now that we've talked about all the other factions in New Vegas, we are gonna take at the worst one of all, which is the Legion, the boys that know how to crucify and do it often. Let's have a look around the map. Let's walk around to all the places where the Legion have been and see how many people they crucified. Hopefully this is informational for you. I don't know why you'd want to know this information, but here it is anyway. Let's have a look. So here we are in Nipton. Alright, here's naked ass Oliver Swanwick. Now for this one, we're going to count all the crosses, not just the ones with people on them, but all the crosses. So let's have a look. Here we got one, Skelly. Oh, here's another one. This one's empty, but someone's probably on it. Coming up here, now this is the main strip, so here we got another one, makes 3. This one's naked, so that's 4. Hanging up there. Well, he's not really naked. He's got his pants on him, really. He doesn't look like he's having a good time. This one's empty. 5, 6. 2 more over here. 7 and 8. Then we got 9 over here. Empty. 10, 11. Okay, one of them has a skelly on there. 11. Stripped of his flesh so quickly. Hanging out. And then we got another one here, which is 12. And finally, there's one more over here, off to the side. That makes 13. They're powder gangers, so I don't really feel that bad. They probably exploded people with dynamite anyway. Here they are. Moving on. Nipton. So then we move up. So we're here in Nelson. Now, Nelson is in a bit of a war zone, so they got 3 NCR troopers lined up for everybody to see. They're probably not having a good time. 3 more. Moving on. Here we are in Cottonwood. Here we are in Cottonwood Cove. So here we have a great con hanging up, having a nice day. Then we've got 3 on the left here, 3 on the right, making it a total of 7. This one's had a hard day hanging up. She's taking a break. And we've got one that's still hanging in there. Hang in there, buddy. Hanging out. How did they end up there? What did they do? Moving on. Now the Legates camp. Check them out. Okay, so here we are at the Legates camp. This is towards the end of the game, so we're gonna use our superior Matt's Sesame Street counting skills here and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crosses. The vampire would be proud. The counting count or whatever his name is from Sesame Street would be very proud. And towards the front of the camp, we have 4 on our right side and 4 on our left side, which brings the total here up to 14.
Comment which one's your favorite.
Comment which one's your favorite. Okay, so here we are at Caesar's Fort. So here we have 4 in the front right as you enter. And then if you look up onto the hill, you've got 3 on the right-hand side, 2 to the left, and also 5 in the back if you look up very, very closely, right where the ridge is. So in total at the fort we have 14. If you choose to, you can hang up Benny after he betrays you at the strip. You can hang him up. So to recap, we have 13 in Nipton, 7 in Cottonwood Cove, 14 in the Legates camp, and 14 in the fort. Brings us to a grand total of 48 crosses in Fallout New Vegas. Now we know. I don't know why we needed to know that, but now we know. Comment down below what you think it's like to be crucified. What did you think? Would you expect less people crucified? Did you expect more people crucified? I thought that there would be more. Legion should step up their crucifixion. The Legion should step up their game. The Legion might not like technology, but they know how to advertise. Let me know if I missed anyone. Comment down below which one was your favorite. Comment down below what mundane horror we should cover next. Or maybe we should cover some nice topics. Like and subscribe.
This was a Tougaloo for You presentation. Thank you for watching.